guys, it's another fun-filled week, and I want to share with you something I am getting ready to start. This is I'm gonna be like the big department stores and start the holidays early because I have to. I take forever to build things. So you know that I do my Elves Gone Bad story, or I hope you do, and I hope to invite more of you to check it out. It's my yearly Christmas story, and I kind of the inspiration came from the Elf on a Shelf and people doing all the antics and that kind of thing. And so I got to thinking, I have all this Christmas displays and setups and stuff, and it'd be a lot of fun to just do a story. And so I did the first year, and then it just kind of, the second year I found a figure who ended up being the major villain in the story, and it kind of started a whole new thing. And this year I want to kind of expand it to season 3. So to help with that, for Brick Rodeo, I had to create a special build for a collaborative we did. It was a modular street scene, and everybody just took a modular and winterized it. But I saw it as a perfect opportunity to build something that I could later use for my story, because basically I have to create all these spend hours sometimes building these little sets just to take a handful of pictures for my story. But in the end, it's all worth it because it really is a lot of fun, and I've created a lot of crazy characters. So that's what I want to show today. Give you a little highlight of what's coming in season 3. I will say this, I never know until I actually start, because I come up with things. I see something laying around, I find a minifig or something, and a whole new character's born. So it's very organic, so to speak. And so with that, I'm gonna change the camera angle and kind of show you, give you some more in-depth of what I did. I did preview this for Brick Rodeo because as I said, this was part of the collaborative, and we won the award for best use of theme, which was Winter Wonderland or Winter in July, something like that. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I want to start with this Jack Frost headquarters. Now, those of you that have read season 2 know that Jack Frost ended up being a major player and helped save Christmas last season. Although in some circles he's kind of a villain, can be a villain as well. So I'm kind of playing him that way. He's the anti-hero, I guess they call him. But first off, I'm really kind of very pleased with what I came up with for Jack Frost. Like I said, I see things in the build a minifig, or I see things online, or just my own little brain comes up with, or I find them they've torsos and stuff. So this is what I came up with for Jack Frost, and I'm really kind of happy. My glasses, I can't see anymore. So he was great. And then another really great thing last year for season 2. Actually, I didn't do it last year, 2 years ago. Right before I did season 2, they came out with that line of Christmas characters for the CMF line. And so I was able to get a handful of these snow warriors, which make a great entourage for Jack Frost. And I'm gonna just hint at it, but in thinking of things, I came up with a kind of a personal guard for Jack Frost, whom I think you're really gonna enjoy. Like I said, he's kind of a secret and he's in development right now, but coming soon. So this is Jack Frost headquarters, and I wanted to keep it kind of the same as the same idea concept as everybody else, since they were using modular. So I did this modular building slash headquarters slash kind of mountain that will ultimately end up in the story. And I did. So each floor I have the kind of the top. So it's the idea is this is kind of built into a mountain, and just kind of still a work in progress a little bit too, because I want to, as you'll see in the throne room here, I don't know what this necessarily, it could be an ice creature that was frozen in the ice many years ago or something, but I don't know, it just looked cool. And then the windows, I was able to utilize them. I was able to, my painting with brick that I do, where I like to intersperse similar color schemes in my mountain work and rock work. And so I love, oh, I'm not even sure what this color is. It's a mint color to me, but the official Lego color, I don't know, I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the thing. Also, I got to utilize, I do all my own custom stickers for my Western builds and just for other people too, as a matter of fact, for different buildings or if I need to create something. So I came up with this flag for Jack Frost. And so I made stickers, and I'm going to do a video on how I do the stickers, because a lot of people ask about that. So I'm going to be looking for a video here. Probably I may do that next week, just to share what I do. So that's really the only modularity to this. I was going to try and do a bunch of lighting and different things in it, but it just kind of didn't work out. But I still was able to do a lot of really cool detail work. In the story, the lampposts will probably go away. They were part of the overall build to make it fit. I will say, I'm very pleased with this little thing. I literally was sitting here, I had a pile of these little rock formations laying here, and I just kind of started putting them together and ended up coming up with this little centerpiece. And then I found I had bought all of these transparent blue snowflakes, and they worked out very well. And then I found these old flowers, these translucent blue flowers in my sets. So I'm not sure, they've got to be early 2000s. I'd have to look them up as to what set they might have been in. But I really, and then I found I had quite a few of the sparkly rock panel there. So, and then it worked out perfectly. I had just enough to do all the way around. Now, what I'm going to start doing in all my builds, because especially my Western builds, I'm going to create doorways to where I can do photos and stuff like that of the interiors, especially on my Western builds. So the idea being, when they do the story, there will definitely be some part of the storyline that is inside here, because this is going to be kind of the throne room for Jack Frost and headquarters. You know, not sure yet how high tech I'm going to get, but that's the plan. I really kind of, my little stairway here turned out pretty cool. I never really plan anything. I basically just sit and start building. Now, that's not always the best, because if somebody else would like your plans or how, to better know how many parts you used and all that kind of stuff, I don't have any idea. But if I had done it that way, but on the other hand, I probably would have never been able to build this in that fashion either. So I don't know, it's kind of a trade-off. But there was that, and I know you'll be seeing a whole lot more of it because I do take my story. It's a written story, but I have figured out I do a PDF version of it, and then I made a PowerPoint presentation of it to where it can actually be made into a video. So I do have season 1 and 2, and I'm going to be talking about them at a later point because it is getting the holiday season. We're into September. We're almost to the end of September, so we got 2 months, and as you all know, the holidays come and they hit fast. I'm gonna kind of do a little snippet. This one's turned out long enough. I want to talk about something that I'm really excited about too, and that's my Council of Claws. I created these figures for season 2 because of the storyline, and many hours of watching Christmas specials and fantasy binging movies and stuff kind of really had my brain going when I was doing season 2. So I came up with a lot of crazy stuff. So you definitely need to check out season 2, and I will make the links more accessible. So given the time, I'm going to stop there. And like I said, I'm just going to do a second video because I really want to spend some time talking about the Council of Claws. So y'all come back and see what they're all about, because it's all going to be part of season 3. So with that, thank y'all. I appreciate you. Y'all come back here.